Hey everybody, this is Frill. Welcome back to Europa Universalis IV in our playthrough as the Vikings. So we had just finished off a war where we were helping our friends Brandenburg gain some territory against, I think it was Saxony here, so our manpower was back down to 0, so we're just growing it a little bit more once again. Do have our army over here in Holstein because we were kind of thinking we might go into Denmark at some point, but we'll see. Talented and ambitious daughter, the lack of an heir is worrying both the people of the Vikings and your advisors. You have an ambitious and talented daughter who has impressed both diplomats, foreign nobles, and your personal advisors with her wit and cunning. Is it not time to consider her as the heir to the throne? So what is our legitimacy? Yeah, we're pretty good at legitimacy, so Holstein gets rebellious people. I'm not dead yet. I can still sire a son or two. We don't want that. We'll lose some legitimacy, but I think I like this idea here. 454 is a pretty good leader, so we'll do that. And yeah, that's because our heir, unfortunately, Maxwell Vrill, had kicked the bucket last episode at some point, so we'll be coming around to that sometime later. So we have Ingrid, or Ingigerd, something like that. Let's, Elizabeth. We'll go with that one. Alright. So that's pretty good. At least we have an heir now. How old is she? 13 years old. Not bad. Hopefully I stick around for a few more years and she can be a full adult without any regency or anything like that. So yeah, we have everybody put away. How is our... We've got one fort on, as we always have. We are having some slight issues with rebel factions over here in Sutherland. So we'll go ahead. Actually, that's... yeah, it's in Sutherland. I thought it was someplace else. So we'll do harsh treatment. We already had set the autonomy to the maximum so that we would have as little as possible in terms of rebel uprisings, but they're still there because we're doing some missionaries there. Go ahead and increase our speed. So yeah, we're just kind of in a rebuilding stage at this point. We also have some loans to pay off. So about 180 ducats to pay both of those off. When's the first one due? In July of 1492. So we're coming up on that. And yeah, we'll be investing in our military tech here at the end of the year as well, so that we don't get any ahead of time penalties. That as soon as the year ticks over, we should lose that. And I think it'll go to -5, but we'll see. Currently it's going to cost 652. That's not that bad, really. What do we have here? Oh, okay, increase over time. Got our trade ships out here. Otherwise, we... annexing our vassal in Ulster, that'll be done. What is it telling us at this point? We've been doing it for a very, very long time. That's a fact. Improving relations with Muscovy here, because I kind of want to prevent them. We're going to be taking, hopefully, some of this territory from Denmark here. We're going to want to prevent them in the future from trying to get that from us once we take it. So we have nobles demand old rights. The nobility during this period still recalled the days when the king was just the first among many nobles. So nobility are 50% loyalty at the moment. Monthly autonomy change. This is only for... okay, it is for 10 years. I think I will go ahead and accept that. Actually, are we able to... yeah, we already went past the end of the year, so let's go ahead, upgrade these guys. We might build some of these regimental camps at some point. Get our force limit up a little bit. We've got more rigorous researchers here, that's always good to see. Alright, so... let's go ahead and repay this loan. And I'm thinking to go ahead and let's go into Admintech. How much is this actually costing us? 598, not bad. And we'll get some more states, and now we can build a courthouse as well. So that'll be important for us. What is our current mission? Do we even have one? Oh yes, we had the remove Ulster that we've had the entire game. That's right. So these guys... It would be nice if they told us what date that would be done. Okay, estimated to be 1496, so we still have 4 more years of that going on. Well, I'll have to see... We're almost done with Muscovy here. I'll have to see what the prospects of a war against Denmark is. I'll have to look at their army size. I mean, we have to imagine that... Yeah, they got 17k. They've got Norway, they've got Sweden on their side. I think they have... Is it Magdeburg, maybe? Somebody else? Magdeburg's there. I think it was Mecklenburg, actually. They've got 8. Norway has 9. So yeah, we would need some help if we were to do anything like that. For sure. Something we cannot do on our own. That is a fact. So these... Oh, that's... I always thought that was 80% for our rebels. So actually, 3.9 years, I don't think we need to worry about that. But yeah, let me just have a look at if we declared war on Denmark directly. What do we get here? Yeah, Sweden, Holstein, Mecklenburg, all these guys. Nobody would want to join us in this. A little bit surprised by that. Okay, France would actually join. Promised territorial gains. What would they even want if they were to do this? But why? I think Brandenburg. What is Brandenburg? Attitude towards enemies. So they actually have a good attitude with these guys? Wait a minute. I thought it said that the French would join us. Huh. I mean, I'm not going to be declaring this right now anyway. So Brandenburg would do this if we attacked Norway. The French would not. We'd do a holy war. Let's actually... Do we have holy war on Denmark? I don't think we do because we don't actually border them. What about... Brandenburg would also join against this, but this, I mean, this would also bring Sweden and Norway into that as well, I'm pretty sure. Since they're all in a personal union there. It's not an alliance, it's in a union. Yeah. There you go. Let's check on their liberty desires here. I saw... Yeah, they're very high on liberty desire. Okay, well, for the moment, we already improved with Sweden. The question is, do we want to actually support their independence? Verdun is really, really growing. Let's actually improve our relations with them. It's allied to the Viking rival Denmark. Yeah, we are. The Teutonic Order really, really hates us. Improved with Bohemia before. Already has powerful allies. I think that apparently Duke Charles here has been excommunicated. Oh yeah, we were going to maybe improve with Aragon here a little bit. No. Their rival. Let's improve with Portugal a little bit. I don't think we really need to spend as much time fabricating claims like we used to, since we do have the Holy War Casus Belli now. We're almost done with this missionary too. I'm just going to wait until this is done. So missionaries. The fires of the faith are strong and the people are inspired to spread it. Even now people are flocking to join our missionaries as they seek to spread the faith. Those we seek to convert cannot help but be impressed by the zeal our faith has inspired. So that's actually a very, very good event. At 3 stability, that's pretty awesome here. And at the same time, we have tyrannical nobles, a representative of the people living in an area dominated by one of our most prominent families of the nobility, has approached the throne today imploring the Duke to take action against what he claims are systematic abuses of power against the people there. So we lose some tax, but our nobility would gain... I mean, look at what we are actually getting at the moment. I think I'm going to chastise the landowner this time. It didn't really affect very much there. Verdun is taking some advantage here. So do we... yeah, let's go ahead and get this naval ambitions. Max colonial range, 115. Naval morale will be increasing. Alright. Very, very good. We're not quite there yet, but I think we'll be about at the point where we can start sending out some fleets here and maybe do a little bit of colonization very, very soon. Looking at Greenland, for instance, here. Obviously, we need to hire an explorer, and we don't have one at the moment. Got a great advisor who has died. Let's see. National unrest, he was keeping that down. Let's put somebody back on that. Getting ever closer to finally integrating Ulster, and then that's when we're going to need quite a few missionaries. We're gonna go ahead at that point. We need to get this church attendance duty, and then the Divine Supreme would increase our missionary strength. We already have that second missionary. Foreign drill instructor available. That 20 army tradition. So Maurice of Orange pioneered new drills for firearms that made the new weapons much more effective. This drill technique was not a secret, and numerous military entrepreneurs learned the drill and placed their service at the disposal of the crowned heads of Europe. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Love that army tradition. Where is it at the moment? 44. It is going down though. So we've converted, and we just had to renew our loan there. Yeah, I guess it was coming up. So we'll see. I think these peasants, yeah, I think that they will be going down. At the end of the month, it'll probably correct itself. Looks like we got Teutonic Order versus Brandenburg here. Brandenburg in the Livonian Order. Yeah, attacker against Teutonic Order in Brandenburg. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't been called into that. Let's go ahead and then do this church attendance duty. What are we going to get next? Aggressive expansion impact, okay. So we need 400 and we'll get that missionary strength up. So when is our next loan due? 1499? I think we'll probably just go ahead. What do we want? See if there's any good provinces. I doubt it. Production, though? Nope. That's maybe on Holstein. Barracks. 875 seems pretty good. Over there in Kildare. Anything else that would help our trade? Kent has pretty good trade. Wow, big over here in Lothian. I think we'll go ahead and build that in Lothian. That seemed pretty major compared to the rest of them. Our manpower is growing at a decent rate. Yeah, 30k max at this point. What are we doing here? Oh yes, improving with Portugal. Let me have a look at declaring war on Denmark once again. Danish noble rebels. Apparently up there. Mecklenburg wouldn't join this time. What about Norway? Brandenburg won't join. And Mecklenburg will not join because they have occupied and besieged by provinces, and they already have that whole war score thing. Let's see. Yeah, we have no border with these guys either. Can't declare war on Sweden either. What about Holstein? Will they help? Need to help out France if they would declare a war. Actually, let's improve with them. We're actually down down with them quite a bit because we haven't improved our relations with them for a very, very long time. But we have a lot of other boosts, but let's get that up to like max and see if that could help. Making a pretty good amount in our treasury per month right now. I do feel like we need to turn on another fort though, because I was looking at that army tradition and it wasn't all that great. It was actually going down. Let me quickly look at it once again. Yeah, it's pretty major going down there, so let's go ahead and turn one of these forts on to prevent that a little bit. Not sure if that actually... yeah, it did help. Let's see if turning on this one also helps. Crete has agreed to share the maps of Maastricht. Okay. Yeah, I think this really did ward off the whole, or at least part of the decay there, keeping those on. Really wish we had one more diplomat. That seems kind of important to have. Looks like we're pretty high in military once again. We're really, really far ahead, though. What would the next level do? We would actually get new unit types, so it might be an idea to go in there as early as possible. But let's do just a little bit of development here. Smugglers running rampant. People are finding lots of ways of getting around paying taxes and fees on moving goods. So this would be for 10 years. Trade efficiency and tax, I don't like that. We'll just pay this lump sum now. So yeah, back to looking at where we want to improve this. I think quite a few of these are at the max at this point. Lothian's 400. I know that was pretty expensive, but 325. Okay, let's do those two. Otherwise, things are going quite good. I was just about to say, I bet I'm about to die. So, my Duke, our people are losing confidence in your government, leading to a stability drop? Okay, well. Shouldn't there be a message for actually having died there? Sorry, my just got tabbed out of there. So, our nation's mourning the loss of our previous monarch, Duke Vril here. So, Elizabeth's great cunning and silver tongue shall aid us in forming strong alliances with our friends. Still not as good as what we previously had. For a deity, I'll continue to go with Freya. Alright. So it finally happened in 1496. So we had a good run there. That was like 52 years. Alright, where do we want to go from here? Yeah, we did a little bit of development. Still want to declare that war on Denmark here. Somebody, for that matter. See if they got any sort of improvement there. Nope. does change based on... Okay, actually everybody wants to join now as well. What about Norway? I think we'll probably have to just continue going into Scotland here. I mean, that was going to come up in not too long. What about Holstein? Well, we'll keep an eye on it going forward. Let's just put this diplomat back on France and continue to improve our relations with them. Still not even halfway, or a little bit more than halfway to it. I'm really surprised that France has not declared a war, and then we would have gained some favors for them. We were getting some favors for the whole feeding them some of the English provinces, but I guess we needed to actually, rather than feed one, feed two there. Alright, so we've integrated Ulster. When a smaller country gives up its independence to join a greater realm, there is lots of adapting, and while some parts are easy, the administration of the realms will still need to expand to accommodate all possibilities. So we get some diplomatic reputation -3. That's kind of why I wanted to get this going with Denmark before that happened. So we gained some prestige, and we got our mission, manpower recovery, and took us forever to do that, but we did it. So they're actually giving us a colonization mission at this point. I wonder, I guess we have the colonial range to get there now? Convert Ulster to Norse. Let me see. They usually give you the mission for like the most difficult place to convert. What did that say? Ulster, the province of Ulster, which is... Ulster does not follow the one true faith. $23 months, so let's go ahead, take that mission. Yeah, okay. I didn't see it on there the first time I looked. That'll increase our missionary strength as well, which we're not quite to 400. It was actually over here, 400 admin to go in and get that extra missionary strength there. So we'll start with these easier ones, Cumbria and Ulster. Alright, so we've got 2 missionaries. That's going to be costing us per month, though. We've got a bunch of new ships, and we've got some new armies as well. It might put us over our cap. Let me look here. A little bit of management here. We're going to have to probably delete some of these guys. We've got cavalry here. So we're actually going to need to delete 4 of them. I don't want to be losing that much money. So that was 5. We've got some new transports, and we've got a heavy ship. Send this heavy ship down here. Where were our transports at? Oh yeah, our transports were actually at... Actually, I'll use the transports because I'm going to move these guys. Oh, we can't move them for the moment. They're locked because of low morale. We've got some uprising problems now that we've integrated them as well. Let me just get our diplomat back here. Support independence from Sweden. Well, yeah, probably. Our manpower is probably good as well. So yeah, I'll probably accept that, but for now, I'm going to end the episode here because it looks like we're out of time. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.